What's going on, everybody? If you're watching this video, that means you're trying to get your car to do this. And believe it or not, guys, it's actually not that difficult to do. And no, it doesn't burn a lot of fuel to make it do that. There's more fuel, but it's not enough to drop your miles per gallon, honest. Okay, guys, so before we get started on this little how-to video, I'm going to go through step one, okay? Step one is to get HP tuners. It's as easy as that. I'm going to put a link below on exactly what you need. It'll cost about, I think it's like $500. About the same for Diablo, whatever you might need. Now, before we get started, if you have no intentions on learning how to tune, or you're just looking to just get quick power, or quick torque management deletion and a little bit of timing and whatnot for your 93 octane tune from the Diablo Sport, then don't waste your money and don't waste your time. However, if you want complete control on every table imaginable in the ECU and the TCM transmission, then you need HP tuners, because then you can scan, you can log, you can you just tune, you can do anything. It's limitless, However, like I said, if you don't plan on doing any of that, stick with the tunes from Diablo Sport or whoever else you may go through. I don't know any other ones. But anyway, that's enough of me talking about HP tuners. Now it's time for me to show you how to make your car bang, pop, and do the panty drop like I did a minute ago. Alright, so first things first, you're going to need to actually open up your VCM editor. It'll be a little wrench icon. Then once that opens up, you'll see this screen with HP Tuners logo right in the middle. You need to make sure that you have actually read the ECU in the vehicle. So you're going to go right here. You're going to click this. This could take up to 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, depending on what all it's going to read. The full ECU and operating system along with the TCM, which is the transmission control module. Once you've read the ECU, you're going to want to click on engine. This is all your engine management tables, such as idle, airflow, fuel, spark, torque control or torque module, and torque management. So it should bring you up to probably general first if this is the first time that you've read this vehicle. Then you're going to want to go to fuel. Once you're on the fuel tab, you're going to look below. You'll see general, oxygen sensor, so on and so forth. You're going to want to go to cutoff/DEFCO. Once you've opened this up, you'll see you have right in the middle of the screen where it says deceleration fuel cutoff. You're going to go to the very top table that says enable ECT. You're going to want to max that out. Right here it says 180 degrees Fahrenheit. You're going to want to max that out to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. From fuel, you're going to want to go one tab over to spark. Then you should see this screen right here. And from there, you're going to look one down. You'll see advanced, retard, and NOx sensors. You're going to stay on advanced, and you're only going to play with the base part throttle. Don't touch anything else other than this unless you know what you're doing. These are your spark advanced tables. So if you start playing around with these, you could potentially blow your engine up. So be very careful with this stuff. Like I said, you're going to click base, and then you'll see this pop up. So this here is your part throttle spark table. It is RPM versus air charge. As you can see, only about half the table is viewable. That's because this is all you need to focus on for this right here. What you're seeing now is a stock part throttle spark table from the factory. This is what Chrysler, Dodge, Fiat, whatever, for the Dodge Charger. This is a 2012 Dodge Charger base spark table looks like. This is what you're going to be altering. Alright guys, so this is what a modified spark table looks like. As you can see, it's all negative timing. That's what creates the pop, along with the ECTs being higher temperature. It allows for the catalytic converter to build more heat, and it creates combustion within the exhaust, creating a pop or bang or whatever you might want to call it. This is not my exact table. This is something that I just kind of created on my own. Should be a very good basis for you guys. You can play around with it, get more aggressive. It's all really up to you. I focus mainly between the 2,500 to 3,000 range, and then 1,000 to 1,300 range. But here, this should be a nice, not too aggressive, but not too monotoned D-cell pop. Alright guys, so specifically for me and my setup, I'm not going to show you exactly how I did my timing table because that's my secret sauce. However, I'm going to point you in the right direction. So for me on D-cell, I have it set at between 2,500 and 3,000 RPM. On D-cell, it'll burble a little bit. I still need to clean it up. I think it's a little too aggressive, but that's me. You're your own individual. You're going to do what you want to do anyways. So I have it set right at about 25 to 3,000 RPMs. And I use the paddle shifters most times because I'm a child and like things like that. So when I decel and it hits about 3,000 RPMs, yes, exactly that sound, just like that. Hey, what do you guys think about this? Rebadge Design sent this to me. Looks a lot better than this. Let me grab it real quick. From that to this, from this to that, I think this looks a lot better. Yeah, I like that. They also sent me a little start thing, which is pretty cool. It's all carbon fiber, and I plan on doing this in legitimate carbon fiber, none of that dip crap, and then this, and that's probably about it. Anyways, like I said, you're gonna have to play around with where you want your burble to be in the deacceleration. I also have it a little bit at about 12 to 1,300 RPMs. So when I'm coming down to a stoplight, it's not aggressive at all. I'm not gonna mess with that. It's just kind of like which you'll hear exactly right here.